Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Leslie. I review all kinds of bags ranging from Lululemon to Coach to Louis Vuitton. I'm reviewing the Balenciaga Mini Rodeo and will show what fits. I'll also have mod shots on my blog and all the different ways you can wear this bag, and I'll link the post in the description below. If you're interested in these types of videos, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate that very much. This bag is super special to me because it's a gift from my husband to celebrate our 10th anniversary. I gave him a super expensive pair of headphones for his 50th and his 10th anniversary, and afterwards he was like, okay, you can choose a bag. So this was my pick. So let's take a look at this bag. Okay, so let's take a look at the details of this bag. So this is the mini size. It's made out of super soft Napa lambskin. The distressing that you see here, that's like intentional. So you can see here, let me zoom in. So see that over here, this is all distress. That's intentional. It's already there when I got this bag brand new. I've only had this bag for a couple of weeks and I've worn it maybe like 3 times. So not a whole lot. So this over here, these creasings and this distress, that's like the natural leather of the bag. So it's not, a mistake or flaw. It's not that at all. So this is the kind of leather that you have to love. If you think this is a flaw, then this bag may not be for you. So here you can see these are snaps. Let me see. I actually prefer wearing it unsnapped because it gives it, much more width when it's unsnapped. But if you don't carry a lot, you can just snap it in, and then it'll have a very much like a narrow width here, so you're not going to be able to fit as much, but I can show what it fits as well. So the bottom has feet, and these are scratches that were already on the bag when I received it, when I picked it up. So you really kind of have to dig the distressed look. So the back here has 2 pockets. I don't know what I would use them for because they don't fit a cell phone at all. So I would say probably receipts or some cash or something like that. The stitching here is a contrast stitching in white, which I really, really love. I do love contrast stitching. I think it just makes the bag pop a little bit more. Let's take a look at this clasp. So this is like a turn lock kind of a clasp. You can open it up. Oh, I already have some stuff in here. Let me take that out. I just left the Balenciaga tag in there. So there's a slip pocket. So it's leather lined completely, which is really, really nice. Slip pocket here. There is a main pocket, and then there's an outside pocket. So it does have quite a bit of compartments, and it could be very useful depending on what you need to fit in there. So you can also carry the bag like this if you wanted to, and then you can just kind of like tuck the flap in and give it a very casual look like that. So this bag is really, really light. I have a scale right over here. I'm going to bring it over. Okay, so this bag empty weighs just about 1 pound empty. So it doesn't weigh a lot at all. Take that away, and then to take a look at the measurements. So this is 9 inches, and then the height is 6, and then the depth is about 3. So it's a pretty mini bag, but as mini as it is, it can actually fit a lot, which surprised me because when I first put it on at the store, I was like, this bag may be too small. But then once you kind of unsnap the sides, it actually fits everything I need, and like you have even more room. Like I'll get into the what fits, and we'll do that now. So the funny thing is, this bag can actually fit a soda can. If you wanted to carry a soda can, you can. It fits perfectly right here with even like more room. You could probably fit even like a taller soda can if you wanted to. So it can fit a lot. And the fact that it's not a super structured bag, it's, you can stretch it out like even more. But what I use for every day, it's not a lot. So here are my sunglasses. I like to put that in here. My keys back here. I have a card case. I have another card case. AirPods Pro. I have a pill box. My Altoids, and then if I wanted to put back in the lens wipe and the Balenciaga, and I'd usually like to put my phone in here. So that's how much it can fit, which is a lot to me because that's usually more than what I need to carry. I don't always carry like my pill box or my AirPods Pro, but I'll definitely have like my cards, my keys, my sunglasses, and my phone. So I'll show you on the back pocket. Here, it's just not going to fit. Like it kind of fits, you would think, but when you try to slip it in, there's not enough give here or stretch to really slide it in here. So I wouldn't want to stretch it out and, possibly tear a stitch. So unless you have a smaller phone, it may, but this is the 15 Pro, I believe. So it's just not, and I wouldn't take the risk and try to stretch it out myself. So this strap is removable. I have it all like tangled up at the moment. Let me like undo this. Okay, here we go. So this strap is removable, but the length is not adjustable, which in my opinion kind of sucks. But I did tie a knot at the back in the corner. Like I don't like tying the knots in the middle of the strap because then it just kind of digs in when you carry it on your shoulder. So if you carry it on the side, like down here, it's much better, at least in my opinion. You can also take this strap on this and loop it through here. You do kind of have to like finagle it a little bit. It's not like an easy fit. So I don't like to do this too often because it is a bit of a struggle. But I've done it before a few times already. And it is kind of like a snug fit. So there you go. And then you can hook it up over there and then it'll make the strap just a tiny bit shorter for crossbody wear. So you can also add like an extension if you wanted to extend the strap a little more and then loop it around twice for a shoulder carry. I'll have all these mod shots on my blog if you want to see that, and I'll link it in the description below. So yeah, what do you guys think? I think it can fit a lot. I mean, way more than I expected to, which is fantastic. And I just love this color so much. It's like the perfect whiskey brown in my opinion. And this handle, it's super comfortable to carry this way, but the drop is very, very short. Let me get you a measurement of this drop here. So it's about 5 inches. It's not going to fit over your shoulder for sure. The small one you can, but the mini is just a little too small. I forgot to actually talk about this charm here. So this comes with the bag. It is very, very, very long. So it kind of gets in the way sometimes. So I usually just loop it around again. And I also want to show you how much the bag weighs with all of this stuff. So let's do that. So it was 1 pound empty. And let's see how much it weighs full. All right, so I have a ton of stuff in here. So it weighs 2 pounds, 9 ounces. But obviously you can bring whatever you want to lessen the load. So I really do love this bag. I can see it becoming one of my favorite bags to use every day. I'll have a comparison video of the mini and the small coming soon. I want to use both bags as much as possible over the next couple of weeks so I can get a good feel of the mini size. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Next week, I will have an unboxing of the Coach Empire size 28 in the color Honey. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Snoopy, say goodbye. Meow.